Congratulations, Berkly.
Thank you, appreciate it.
How does it feel to be the latest Seattle Kraken?
So cool, and especially playing in Spokane too, where I'm always in Seattle and stuff. I got to play at the Climate Pledge, and it's just so cool.
What were the emotions that went through when you heard your name called?
A lot of everything, honestly. It's so surreal. I don't think it's really set in yet, to be honest with you. It'll probably hit me in a bit, but I'm just running off pure adrenaline right now.
Had you heard a lot from the Kraken? Did you have a sense they might be interested in you?
Yeah, I thought all our conversations all year were really strong, and at the combine too, it was good. So I definitely had a good feeling, when they were at 8, that maybe I'd be one of their choices.
Does it help to have the familiarity you described of knowing the area, kind of knowing what this organization is about even before you join them?
Yeah, honestly, it adds that sense of comfort, I guess, a little bit, since I'm always there and in that region, and for all the Spokane fans, I'm sure they're pretty pumped right now. So it's awesome.
How would you tell fans to expect from your game when you're on the ice?
Yeah, I'm a smart, dynamic hockey player. I think in the easiest sense. When I have the puck on my stick, I believe whenever I do it, the next play is going to be in a better position, and I have the power to change the momentum of the game.
Can we ask you a little bit you've been talked about as maybe the smartest player in this class? Why do you think people say that about you?
Kind of like I was mentioning, I think every time I have the puck, I have that ability to make those plays, and throughout a season or even a game, that adds up, and that makes a difference. And I think I have that ability.
Where does that come from? From youth and all the different leagues you played in, building up to this point?
Yeah, honestly, probably playing too much hockey, really, always on the ice and stuff. Then obviously watching lots of hockey and just kind of learning from the best there is. So probably those two things.
What are the things you want to continue to add to your game or maybe get stronger in?
Yeah, I think, just maturing my body in a sense, I guess. I'm still an 18-year-old kid, so putting on a little bit of muscle and stuff will definitely help. And then probably just, defensive side of the puck a little bit. Getting, to play in the NHL, you have to be a strong defensively, so probably work on that as well.
Who was here with you today in the stands?
Like Marshawn was saying, everyone from Saskatchewan, it seems like. So, had, mom, dad, grandparents, everyone who's really gotten to this point, so it's pretty cool.
What do you think of this whole Sphere experience?
I couldn't believe it. The first time when I kind of looked at it, it was like I couldn't even comprehend what was going on, and then to be sent down and get your name called, it's surreal.
How did playing for the Spokane Chiefs help you get to this point last couple of years?
Yeah, it's a professional organization, really, and they this is what they want, guys to move to the next level and to get picked in these type of situations. And I'm just surrounded by great people, and ultimately that led me to have success.
You got a few people back in Spokane. You want to say anything to the party back there?
Yeah, let's go.
There you
Honestly, I don't know. It's pretty exciting. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of them in the fall, and I'm super excited. Honestly, not that great. It's not my thing. I tried really hard, but just not my thing, honestly.